so freaking good. I wish I got the full size. I played myself. I definitely played myself. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Alyssa, aka Always Alyssa J, and today we're going to be talking new fragrance releases. So much has released this spring. Kayali, Juliet Has a Gun, Flur, Jackie Aina released her first fragrances. So many things to try, but I've picked up a few, got some in PR, so let's get into it. We're starting off strong with Kayali's new Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. Literally just got this in the mail yesterday and I get the hype. As soon as I smelled it, it smelled so familiar. It's like a core memory was unlocked, though the memory itself didn't come forward. But I had such a visceral reaction to this scent, y'all. This has notes of candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. For me, in the initial spray, you get a fluffy vanilla, cotton candy, sweet candy type of vibe. Very much vanilla cream, very much rock sugar. But in the dry down, you're definitely getting a lot of that candied violet and a bit of that pear as well. Just so fluffy and sweet and delicious. I completely see why some people like this so much, but I can also see why this wouldn't be for everyone. And while it does have a lot of sugared, candied qualities, it still feels mature. It still feels grown. I'm a fan of it. This was a blind buy for me. I didn't even smell it in store before I purchased. Very successful blind buy. Next up, we have a new scent from Juliet Has a Gun called Juliet EDP. Did get a chance to go to the launch party for this fragrance. It was so much fun. Probably one of the best influencer events, fragrance events that I've been to. This for me gives grown and sexy. When I was at the event, they gave us this card here, and on the back, it has the notes. You can also spray the fragrance on here too, which is perfect. So the key notes are gonna be dark cherry, pink berry, jasmine absolute, cashmerean, tonka bean, and ambroxan. You definitely get that dark cherry. It's a bit sweet with that pink berry, slightly juicy, definitely a little floral with that jasmine. The cashmerean, I feel like, just smooths everything out. It was pretty unanimous amongst my influencer friends. They all love this, all agreed on that grown and sexy sentiment. This is not a super loud fragrance, right? Like, someone is not gonna smell you across the room, but if someone is in your vicinity, they will definitely smell this on you and you will smell good. I love cherry fragrances and they did this one so well and so right. It's kind of soft, it's feminine. I love this so much. Next up, we have two new hair and body fragrance mist from Flur. You have dragon fruit, and then you have Moonstone. I just love that they put these in bottles of different colors. It just makes it so fun. Spoiler alert, both of these smell very good. Starting with dragon fruit, this is very much a fruity floral. It has pineapple, dragon fruit, watermelon, plum blossom, lotus flower, peony, sugared amber, vanilla bean, and sandalwood. Y'all, this is just so deliciously juicy. I will say that I get more of the fruity notes than I do the floral notes, and I am totally okay with that because I can definitely see me dousing myself with this during the summertime. You get so much of that sweet, sugary pineapple, y'all. It is mouth-watering. And then of course you get that dragon fruit. The peony comes through for sure. Not the star of the show in my opinion, but it does give this a nice floral feel. Okay, so you actually get more of the florals in the dry down, which makes sense because those are the heart notes. And the amber and the sandalwood start to rise when it sits on the skin. Just So well done. They know what they're doing over there too at Flur. Don't sleep on Flur. Then when it came to Moonstone, I was pleasantly surprised. Green apple can usually go one of two ways, which is really, really nice or really, really not nice. This is really, really nice. Notes are gonna be green apple, pineapple, black currant. I love black currant. Okay. Lemon zest, mandarin, orange, jasmine, geranium, base notes of sandalwood and vanilla amber. This honestly might be my favorite of the two. So the pineapple also gives this a bit of a sugary sweet feel, but I feel like the green apple kind of balances that out, and the black currant just makes this so good. When it comes to the dry down, I'm not getting that sandalwood and the vanilla in the same way that I did with the other body spray with dragon fruit, but I do get a ton of citrus, like that lemon zest. Hey, she's there on the skin. It's not so pronounced that it makes the scent unpleasant, or for those who don't love lemon zest, it's overpowering. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to that level. It's just really nice. Oh, like, this is definitely, of the two, not that dragon fruit is bad at all, but of the two, this is def my fave. Next up, we have Vince Camuto's Wonder Bloom. I did get the opportunity to attend the launch event for this fragrance as well, and that's where I was able to pick up this beautiful bottle. Like, let's get into it. How fun is this? When they first sprayed this on me when I was at the event, I thought it was really, really beautiful. I thought it was a really nice white floral. Figured there was a fruity note or two in here. Almond milk, rhubarb, pear leaf, freesia, sage, fig, labdanum, praline, and Australian sandalwood. Now, the thing that I was not getting while I was at the event, you know, in spaces like that where there are so many people, there's so much flowing through the air. They also had real flowers where people could put bouquets together, so that was likely permeating in the air. But the one note that I didn't get while I was there that I'm getting now is the rhubarb. I'm a little funny about rhubarb, and there's a lot in here. Of course, you get the freesia, a little bit of the sage, pear, and the fig, especially the fig. I feel like you get more of the fig than the pear, but that rhubarb is like in your face. I think if they would have dialed it down a little bit, this would have been really, really good. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too forward for my liking, and I therefore likely won't be wearing this during the springtime. The bottle's so pretty. Next up, I picked up all of Jackie Aina's fragrances. I got 2 in full sizes and 2 in travel sizes. I just kind of went based off the notes, based on what I thought I would like, what I really wouldn't like as much. I'll say this, they're all good in my personal opinion. Obviously, like some better than others. In terms of her first launch, I think she did really well. I know that there's been a lot of discourse about the bottles in particular and whether or not they're luxurious. Girl, stop playing. Look at this bottle. That is beautiful. Utterly gorgeous, and these are only $79. And another comment that I've heard once people were finally able to smell the product was just overall, packaging aside, I thought this would be more luxurious. I don't know about everyone else, but when I first heard that the fragrances were gonna be $80, I managed my expectations. If you're looking at something that's level 10 super luxe, you're probably gonna pay more than $150, more than $200. So when I saw the price point, I was like, okay, this is going to have some decent sillage, some decent longevity. But if you were expecting Baccarat level luxury, and that's not to say that there's not $80 fragrances out there that would knock a Alient or a Nichane out of the water. Very few exist, but you get me. I still think she did a great job, and y'all need to leave that lady alone. I really like I Am Her with that raspberry velvet oud type of scent. I think it's very pretty. I definitely do think it screams I am her, I am that girl. It's very feminine, very beautiful, and I think it transforms a little bit on the skin. Definitely a fan of I Am Her. NDA. I wish I liked this a little bit more. I didn't think that I would have an issue with the tobacco in this fragrance, but in the dry down, it reads a little pasty, like toothpaste for me. And it's something that I just can't quite get over. And granted, it dies down after about 10 or 15 minutes, but still bothers me, y'all. So this unfortunately is not something that I would really wear. FYI, it is not a bad fragrance. I don't classify this as a bad fragrance. And I'm not just saying that because I do like Jackie Aina, but this is just not for me. Now, the one I do wish that I got in a full size is Hard to Get. Y'all, I love this so much. As you can see, we got a little bit of a dent going on because your girl has been spraying. It is just such a beautiful, fluffy vanilla. Paired with that citrus, oh, I love a lemony vanilla, y'all. I love it real bad. And I don't know why I thought I wasn't going to love this the way that I do, but I regret it so bad because the bottles are sold out. When it does come back in stock, I will 100% be getting a full size of Hard to Get because oh, it's just so good. And then You Remind Me is also very beautiful, very much a clean girl scent, as people have said before, with that apricot skin, the orange flower, and the musk. I think it is very pretty. Not something that I would wear on a day-to-day basis. It's a little sweet, slightly juicy. It's nice. It's really, really nice. While this is not a day-to-day fragrance for me, I will definitely be emptying out this travel size. Next up, I got a tester size of Carnivale by Brown Girl Jane, and y'all, this is so freaking good. I wish I got the full size. I played myself. I definitely played myself because the way I'm about to go through this travel size, it's not even funny. It's juicy, it's tropical. This is 100% going to be my summer scent. I will be drenched in this fragrance. I'm not gonna be in anything else because I want to smell like a juicy mango, and this is gonna make you smell like a juicy mango. Notes are gonna be mango, agave nectar, jasmine, amber, ginger, musk, vanilla, pimento, and sandalwood. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, not half the foot, the whole foot. They put their whole foot in this fragrance. Next up, we have Alient Hypersense by Mugler. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not much of a difference between this and the original. Very white floral forward and musky. It does feel a bit more intense, so that may be why they call it Hypersense instead of intense. But most of the key notes, the jasmine, the cashmere, the amber, are the same. But look how beautiful this bottle is. I love it so much. I'm a white floral girly, so I'm living for scents like this. If you have the original Alien, I don't think you need this. If you don't have the original Alien and have always wanted to try it, I would definitely level up to Alien Hypersense. And last but not least, I got a travel size of Nette's Nette Pear Jam. I was really excited for this fragrance. I do enjoy Nette fragrances, and based off the notes, I was just like, yes, this is for me. This is gonna be a banger. So you're gonna have pear, bergamot, blackcurrant, raspberry, rosewater, jasmine, osmanthus, ambrette, patchouli, white peach, and akigala wood. Fruity notes with the floral notes, I'm like, this is going to be it. Girl, I smell this. That damn patchouli. That damn patchouli. They put too much patchouli in it. See, I don't have an issue with patchouli in doses, right? As long as it's not front and center of the fragrance, I can do it. Girl, they put so much patchouli in here. And granted, you still very much get the pear first. I'm not saying that the patchouli is so dominant you can't smell anything else. I'm just saying that the patchouli is so present, it doesn't flow with everything else. It's just like you get the pear, you get the jamminess, it's a little sweet, but then it's patchouli. And you do get some of those other floral notes, the jasmine and the rose water, that make it beautiful and that do try to push through a little bit more. But for me personally, me, it's unfortunately just a little bit too much patchouli for my liking, especially when it comes to the dry down. It's so disappointing because I wanted to love this so much, but you can't love everything, and that's why I got the travel size. Y'all, that's it for the spring releases. Again, there's so much that released, so much that I don't even have yet, y'all. Stuff is still coming out. Gotta get my hands on that Miami Nectar from Ellis Brooklyn. Sniff also just released a coconut fragrance. But y'all, that is the end of my video. If you liked what you saw today, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.